Saturday, March 5th, 2022. I'm watching Eyewitness News this morning. They have on a piece that in the crisis in Ukraine, they have something they've labeled a mayor. He looks to me like someone that I have seen in Queens, in New York, that I find comfort knowing that they are in charge of things. He is walking around a crisis station in almost like the underground, the subway, for all of the people that have been affected in his area. In New York, I'm going to then pan to what I refer to as an illegal operation with a mayor, because I don't know how the New York mayor was elected or put in. I don't know if this is off the coattails of the illegal White House and part of this I don't want to say failed democracy. If there's a strong republic holding up the failing democracy, then that's one thing. But I'm frightened to even give prowess to that possibility in New York, even though they have represented themselves as a blue state amongst all the red. And the break-in to the White House was a very clear sign of things not being safe on my side of the water. So I'm going to just put that up as a side to side. There's a very clear difference when there's like almost a military grade mayor of safety for the people, and then where there's a legal occupation of a military personnel hiding in plain sight.
Thank you. And the mayor of Ukraine's capital city.
This is who they are representing. This is in Ukraine crisis. So they show this story first, and then I'll fast forward to where New York is for side by side on I'm Concerned about New York.
City of Kyiv went into the subway system to visit some of the estimated 15,000 people who've been taking shelter there since the beginning of the conflict. Vitaly Klitschko asking people if they needed anything, offering words of encouragement. Though most of the people in Kyiv have remained in their homes throughout this time, mostly women and children have chosen to take cover in the subway system, sharing mattresses or even sleeping on benches.
In New Jersey, a Woodbridge warehouse
There
is working
is
to send badly needed
something about when you are in a crisis to have someone tall and confident come to see you and just give you a sign of love, like we are all in this together. That just is so moving. So that is so nice to see. That is not what I have. And the person that's here, I wouldn't want to touch me.
needed supply.
Now this is what the mayor here looks like.
So many things on camera nowadays. Unbelievable. Mayor Eric Adams is asking the New York State Legislature to extend mayoral control over New York City public schools for another 4 years. He says his team already has proven itself by implementing the right plan to keep the schools open, despite the fact that the Omicron surge was a problem. Mayor Adams says it's now important to improve the physical, mental, and social well-being of students.
These are imports. If it's like a piece of furniture, it's like a ship pulling up and delivering furniture that you did not order, and now it's becoming a larger problem. An import being an import. I don't understand how this has been a cumulative problem in New York for several generations. And there's a really magnificent military somewhere. I just don't understand why they don't come to the aid of their ancestors and their whatever in order to help with the whatever of the imports that nobody ordered. Now, in the same New York City, with the imports that nobody ordered, they just showed up. This is the safety feature that's been compromised by all of this poor management and poor installation of, and this passing forward of illegal occupations that nobody seems to be cleaning up, and I don't know how to participate properly.
New this morning, a man is chased and then beaten and robbed in the Claremont section of the Bronx.
This is what's accumulating. Imports that do not belong in New York, but are here, and now have whatever, but it's dangerous. They're beating each other up inside stores. It makes having a business and living a life very difficult. Then there's another one where I'll fast forward. The person was just walking, got hit over the head, and somebody robbed their wallet. Why has society become so disgusting and dysfunctional that one can't even participate or live safely? What is the point of humanity? I don't get it.
Bronx. The NYPD says the victim was withdrawing money from an ATM just before 4 yesterday afternoon. That's when the group you see here, police say, chased him into a store and punched him repeatedly, then took his cell phone and $600. It unfolded near East 173rd Street and Topping Avenue, the victim suffering only minor injuries.
This is inside New York City.
Police say they
Here's the
found
second
a
one.
man caught on camera mugging a 71-year-old near Union Square. The victim was simply walking by 14th Street and 5th Avenue early yesterday morning when the mugger knocked him down from behind. The mugger then kicked him in the head and stole his wallet. The man was taken to the hospital in stable condition. Police later arrested 29-year-old Rafael Martinez of Queens and charged him with robbery.
So many things on camera nowadays. Unbelievable. Mayor.
It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. Last night was the 8th night with no moon.